ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Hi, good evening and welcome to Sports Saturday. I'm Julian Gibson. Plans are well in place for the Independent Cycling Championships.
The Independent Cycling Classic started actually on the birthday of this country, and so we too in the Bahamas Cycling Federation is celebrating 40 years of staging the Independent Cycling Championships. This particular event is going to be staged Sunday the 7th of July at 7:50 a.m. in the morning, starting and finishing at the Clifton Heritage Park.
This race is a very prestigious race. All of those cyclists who are looking for next year to be a very busy year, CAC Commonwealth Games, this is one of the races in which they must participate in. And so we are looking to have all of our cyclists who are off abroad to school, who are in the Family of Islands and the other associations, for all of them to be here, and we're looking to have a grand time.
Cycles Unlimited, proud to be the official sponsor.
We're honored to be able to nurture them and to sponsor and to have a facility where they can go and purchase the items that they need in order to participate.
And from track and field, thanks to the Parents Association of Track and Field Athletes, Stephanie Stubbs and Anishka Johnson were able to graduate and enter the medical field.
It's a wonderful feeling. I mean, without their sponsorship, I would not have been able to do this course and move forward with what I want to do with my life.
Without them, this would not have been possible. I would not have finished this class. I would have never even take this class, but now I'm pretty interested and they helped me to realize what I really want to do.
And Superintendent Clayton Fernanda congratulated for his efforts by the Cat Island Regatta Committee.
We want to say thank you to Superintendent Fernanda for his support of the Cat Island Sailing Club. The Cat Island Sailing Club is he's like the grandfather of this club because he's always supporting us in all of our activities, and we have something planned for him later. But when we heard of his mishap, we just want to tell him that as members we prayed for him.
I want to say thank you to the club, the sailing club, and to the community, the entire community and the Bahamas for the support during my time of during my incident. I want to say thank you, and it just goes to show that, you know, once you pour your love, your love. Some people never have an opportunity to see their flowers while they're alive, but I had the opportunity to see that.
And don't look now, according to Alfonso Chicken Albury, his Mighty Mets are the team to beat in the New Providence Men's Softball Association.
Mighty Mets really been looking like a team of the future now. We appear to be building a dynasty that everybody's going to have to deal with us coming down the stretch. This team is multifaceted. We have a ton of talent, and based upon the talent, once we get over the hump of the regular season, anybody we meet in the playoff, they're in doomsday trouble.
Where do you see room for improvement for your ball club?
Well, our offense right now haven't come around the way we like it to be, and once our offense comes around, I think that's the room for improvement. But there's always other parts of your game you always want to see improvement, even though the Mighty Mets is the name brand, which means defense. I like to see that as well improve.
No truckers in the league this year, so who's the team to beat?
Well, the Mighty Mets is the team to beat, Julian. They talk about the Buccaneers and the Hitmen. Of course, they already made their little name as a team, but they didn't know that it wasn't safe to come on the softball park when the Mighty Mets is around.
And finally in sports, the countdown is on for the Kevin K.J. Johnson Camp. They will start this coming Monday.
We have some college coaches coming down. We got a bunch of college guys who play the game of basketball to help teach these kids. We got Rowan State coming down, Coach Nesbitt. We got Coach Lee from Cleveland State. You know, those guys usually look at a lot of our young men in grade 10 and 11 for the future in terms of scholarships, and that's what it's all about. We want to just continue to work at our local kids, especially in the Camp Road area, the Mason Addition area, you know, Comersville area, all those guys in that area who have talent, who are disciplined, who wants an opportunity to play college basketball. This was all about. We got to teach them. It's a process you have to go through to survive in college. It ain't easy, and it's a stepping stone for them to get to college.
Well, I got my cycling helmet on, so I'm ready to go for the Independent Cycling Race. I'm going to be there and I'm going to win the race. Well, that's all the time for sports on a Saturday. Once again, I'm Julian Gibson. Stay tuned. You better forecast. It's still to come.
ZNS Total Sports. Brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.